one. I hope you're all okay, having a lovely day. Before we start this video, please like and subscribe and leave me a massive thumbs up if you like tonight's story. Okay, so tonight I'm going to be doing storytelling, and the book I'm reading is 101 Dalmatians. So, it does say this book was a read-along story, but I don't have the disc anymore, so I will just read it to you guys. Okay, so before we start this story, I hope you're in them pyjamas and snuggled down, ready for hear the story with those listening ears on. Okay, let's begin. Hello, my name is Pongo, and I'm a Dalmatian. That's a stylish dog with spots. I live in London with my master Roger. He's a clever fellow who writes songs all day long. That gets rather dull after a while, but at least we take a walk in the park every day. It was in the park, in fact, that I spotted my perfect mate, Perdita. Beautiful lady Dalmatian. Her owner was a lovely young woman named Anita, but Roger didn't even notice her. I couldn't let this chance go by. Pulling at my leash, I raced in front of Anita. Pongo, where are you? Pulling at my leash, I raced. Oh, I beg your pardon, miss. And so you could say that I brought Roger and Anita together. Soon, they were husband and wife. Perdita and I couldn't have been happier. After that, life was far from dull. Our first chore was to turn Roger's messy bachelor flat into a real household. It was no easy task. I suppose that's why we hired a nanny, our cook and housekeeper. Soon, this place was the perfect home for two couples just starting out. Life was grand, and one day Perdita gave me wonderful news. Pongo dear, we're expecting puppies. Oh wow, puppies. Finally the big day arrived. Nanny was so excited. Mr, Mrs, the little ones are here. We rushed into the kitchen. There sat my proud Perdita with 15 adorable puppies. You see those puppies all in that basket? That's a lot of puppies. Roger and I danced around the room. Pongo, old boy, congratulations! Then a harsh knock cut our celebration short. Nanny opened the door, and there stood Anita's old classmate, Cruella de Vil. Perdita trembled. Oh, Pongo, it's that evil woman, Cruella. So Cruella swept into the kitchen, wrapped in expensive furs. Anita, darling, I heard you were expecting Dalmatian puppies. I'll buy every single one of them. You see that evil Cruella? Not a very nice lady, is she? But then Cruella caught sight of our puppies. Ugh! They're mongrels! Anita? No spots? No, Cruella. Dalmatians are born white. They'll get their spots in a few weeks. Oh, then I'll take them all. Roger saw Perdita's frightened look. No, we are not selling the puppies. You won't get a single one. Cruella sneered. All right, keep the little beasts, but you'll be sorry. Cruella doesn't look very happy now, does she? I wonder what she's thinking. The next few weeks passed quickly. The puppies all grown and got their spots. Nanny watched over them like a proud grandmother. Each puppy was different from the others. Rolly was always hungry. Lucky got into mischief. Penny and Patch were never apart. but they all loved to watch television. Their favourite programme was Thunderbolt, the Wonder Dog. Each week, the puppies cheered as their hero brought another criminal to justice. You see all them puppies watching the favourite telegram programme? One winter evening, Anita, Roger, Perdita and I went for a walk in the park. The puppies were left at home under the watchful eye of Nanny. While we were gone, two suspicious-looking men knocked at our door. "Excuse me, ma'am. We were here to read the electric meter." "Oh, no, you're not. No, you can't come in here." But the two pushed their way into the house, locked Nanny in the attic and stole all of the puppies. No one, not even the police, could solve this case. Purdy and I were beside ourselves with grief. "I'm afraid it's up to us now. We'll use the twilight bark to alert all the dogs in London and the villages nearby." You see them naughty crooks? Nanny try and keep them out. My message passed from dog to dog all over the city and through the towns. It was late at night when the call reached the village of Suffolk. An old sheepdog woke up. I say, it's an alert. One long howl, two short, one yip and a woof. 15 little Dalmatians have gone missing. Sergeant Tibbs the cat sprang to attention. "Colonel, sir, 2 nights past I heard puppies barking at the old DeVille mansion." "Well then you better do some scouting. On the double, Tibbs." "Righto, sir." Sergeant Tibbs approached the crumbling mansion. Cautiously, he peeked through the window. I was right. Dalmatian puppies. But there are more than 15 here. Actually, there were like 99 puppies, plus 2 crooks, Horace and Jasper, and 1 Cruella de Vil. "Finish it tonight. I don't care how you get rid of them. I want my spotted coat by the morning. Do you hear me?" Sergeant Tibbs raced back to report to the Colonel, who sped the message to London. "Purdy, they have found the puppies at the old DeVille mansion in Suffolk." "But it's too far, Pongo, and it's beginning to snow." "We must leave now." The evil Cruella. She just wants that fur coat, doesn't she? She doesn't care how she gets them. Meanwhile, Sergeant Tibbs returned to the DeVille mansion. Luckily, Horace and Jasper were too busy watching television to notice. "Psst, puppies, come with me if you want to save your skins." One by one, the puppies crept through a hole in the wall. Tibbs was boosting the last puff out when the crooks spotted them. "They're getting away, Horace!" At that moment, Perdita and I burst into the house. Snarling and snapping, we kept Horace and Jasper busy, while the pups escaped into the night. Can you see Pongo holding him back? And all them puppies trying to escape. That's a lot of puppies. We all headed for the Colonel's old barn, where Purdy started to stare at the extra dozen of puppies. Why would Cruella want so many, Sergeant Tibbs? She was going to make coats out of them. Mum, she's a devil. A witch. Oh, Pongo, what will we do? We have to get all the puppies back to London somehow. Tibbs cocked an ear. Colonel, sir, there's a truck heading this way. Horace and Jasper are following our tracks. We'll hold them off to the bitter ends. Sergeant, Pongo, you'd better head out the back way. Horace and Jasper stepped right into the Colonel's trap. As the old sheepdog kept them at bay, Captain, the horse, took aim and kicked both the crooks right through the barn wall. Horace and Jasper limped back to the mansion, where they found Cruella waiting for them. You fools! Get in the truck and find those puppies! Meanwhile, we struggled across the snow in the countryside, looking for shelter. A friendly cocker spaniel put us up in a warm dairy barn, but we weren't safe yet. We heard the crooks' truck driving by. Perdita was worried. They're looking for us, Pongo. I don't know how we're going to slip past them. Happily fed, the puppies began to play in a pile of coal. Perdita gasped, "Why, Pongo, they're all black." Purdy, what a great idea! We'll all roll in the dust and disguise ourselves. Cruella won't recognise us then. Meanwhile, the cocker spaniel found us a ride home to London in a moving van. Purdy and I were loading the puppies into the van when Cruella drove by. Unfortunately, a drop of snow fell onto my coat and washed away the soot. Cruella saw me and slammed on the brakes. It's the Dalmatians! Two of them Dalmatians in the barn. I tossed the last puppy into the van just as Cruella raced after us. You little beasts! You can't get away this time! Ranting and raving, she lost control of her car and crashed. Cruella crawled out of the wreck. My coat! My beautiful spotted coat! It's gone forever! We were safe at last and on our way back to London. That evening, Roger heard a scratch at the door. Anita, come here! The puppies are back! Oh, Roger, how wonderful! But there are so many. What will we do with them all? We'll keep them. Oh, look how happy they are now they return safely home. Roger was so happy he sat down at his piano to compose a song. Let's see. 99 puppies, add Pongo and Purdy, and that makes 101 Dalmatians. Just think, Anita, we'll buy a big place in the country and start a Dalmatian plantation. And that is exactly what they did. And that was the end of the story, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. And I hope you're all sleepy, ready to close them eyes. Don't forget to subscribe and leave me a good thumbs up if you enjoyed that story. Until next time, guys. See you later. Bye.